Hello, welcome to the Patent Pending Podcast with yours truly, John, me, I'm Leo.
Good job.
Uh-huh.
You didn't mess it up this time. And
Who's
I am
next?
I am Patrick. That is my name. Don't address me as Patrick, but I'm just gonna let you know. Let you on a
I'm
little trade secret.
I'm here too.
Sam.
Don't forget it.
Don't you ever forget.
Sam, go.
Sam. All right, Sam might be having some technical difficulties. Also here with us is Sam, and we have two very special guests for this podcast. Would you like to introduce yourselves?
Austin, I understand that your mom's in the hospital, but please attack in the clan war. If you don't, you'll be demoted.
All right, we have two special guests. Y'all want to introduce yourselves?
Well, Leo, I think I
Two special guests.
I think I spoke a little too soon on that one.
Billy, I thought we said that you were going to introduce yourself first.
Did we have stupid looking up a funny image? Sure.
Yeah.
But yes, this is Billy Bona, world-renowned chef, doctor,
Okay. All right.
World
And
renowned.
I am
flat earther, and older brother.
World-renowned chef, as known as being the only person to somehow make a grilled cheese spontaneously combust.
I saw it with my own two eyes.
Well, now you only have one.
Yeah. Guess what? We have some siblings in here.
Who? Wait. So the other person didn't introduce himself.
Well, we don't want to talk about him. He just stands in the room, make sure we don't say any bad words.
Reed.
Yes. Hello, I'm Reed. I'm a master quickscoper. Used to be in phase.
World-renowned bald man.
No.
Yep.
I sure do have a full head of hair, so.
Oh,
Not
that's what he wants you to think.
Oh, okay.
He
He's
lo-
got a toupee.
He loves his
Okay.
wigs.
Okay, yeah. I've got a toupee on at the moment. Master Drifter. So my name is Drift Captain.
Currently, he's on his 7th wrecked car.
No, I actually have never been in a car crash, knock on wood. So,
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
that you can remember.
That shelf is made of wood, right? It is.
yeah, it is made of wood. I think you lived in this room a long enough time to know that, Leo.
All right, just to explain for everyone, me and Reed and Billy are all siblings. We're in the same house. We're in different rooms to try to not mess this up. So,
It's working pretty good. I can't hear either of them.
Yeah, I think
thankfully,
Sam muted his mic.
yeah,
He
he's
did,
all right.
indeed.
He'll
Okay.
I can
return at
hear.
some point.
I think I can hear you, Billy, though.
Technical
Because
difficulties.
He muted and then he unmuted his microphone.
He's gonna psych us out.
Okay.
Oh, that's so bad. That is
Oh
so
my
bad.
goodness.
Oh no,
Retry.
we're not
Oh
retrying
my
it. Introduce
gosh.
yourselves. Okay, all right. Sam's gonna have some technical difficulties. Why don't Billy and Reed tell us about yourselves?
What countries have you been to? In alphabetical order.
Reed's been to multiple countries.
Billy, you can go first on this one.
Reed
I need to
loves.
figure out the order of the countries alphabetically.
I've been to Texas.
That doesn't even start with A.
I've never left my home. I've been under constant quarantine. I don't know what grass looks like.
I gotta
And
sympathize with
Hawaii.
him, too.
Hawaii. I've been to Hawaii.
My favorite country.
Yeah,
There's no grass.
That
There's
is a
actually
nice
no grass
country.
in Hawaii.
yeah.
There's no
where have you
grass
been?
in Hawaii.
You just got back from a trip, didn't you, Reed?
Yes, I did. Well, not just recently,
From the-
but as,
Well,
as
from the-
uh,
from-
3 weeks ago recently.
From the Virgin Islands.
Nope.
Yeah, I don't know about that one, but
Right after visiting with his bud Jay Epstein.
What? That wasn't me.
His bud old pal.
It's
Buddy, not buddy.
Big Joe.
All right, where'd you go, Reed? Where'd
Well,
you travel to?
he went to a well.
our main visit was in Austria.
Austria.
Australia.
So we were in Prague and Vienna for most of the time.
It's pronounced
We-
Prague.
Okay.
It's pronounced
Okay.
Vaini.
All right. We'll get, I'll
Vi-
pronounce that
Vi-
later.
Viennese sausages.
But
Yes.
then we took a bus drive to the Czech Republic.
Check.
Yes.
Check
How
that
do you
one
spell
off.
check?
CZECH.
Alright, good job.
Nope.
Good job.
Sam, that was wrong.
No,
Okay, there's 2 E's actually.
All right, let's argue about how to spell Czech Republic.
it's pronounced cheap.
Okay. C-H...
Cheek. All right, are we gonna let Reed finish his story without interruptions?
Yeah, sure. I
We already
guess.
finished.
And then we finally ended up in Germany where we did mainly bus tours, just looking at all the farmland, which surprisingly there's more farmland in Germany than there is in Tennessee.
No, dude, you can't say
You
that.
can't say that.
Really?
Can't wear
Wow.
Oh, I can say that. Have you been to
No.
Germany? No, so you can't tell me any different.
Hey, my ancestors have been to Germany in spirit, so
Yeah.
it transfers
I-
down.
yeah.
Wait a minute.
What does it
I
even
was
mean?
German.
They weren't there
French.
physically.
Well, spiritually, my ancestors have been there, so it counts.
What does that mean?
I'm like,
I don't know.
Spiritually.
Elaborate, Patrick.
okay,
Stop. Elaborate and listen.
okay,
Elaborate, Patrick.
if you would let me elaborate, my grandfather found a little mushroom in the woods,
I don't
and
like where this is going.
and it turns out that that mushroom took him into 1930s Germany for about the rest of the afternoon. So
Oh, my Coke! All right, don't worry. Wait, the can was empty. It's okay. All right, keep going.
Patrick, mindlessly babbling.
yeah,
Sense a segment.
the can.
Yeah.
Babbling.
All right, you guys have seen any good movies?
You want
I gotta get with
you want
another
to you
good
want to know
subject.
you want to know what I just recently figured out? That
What you
Yes,
recently
please.
figured
Netflix of the esteemed Netflix.com has almost every single anime.
out? It does. Every anime ever made is on Netflix.
Yep. They
Every
didn't
other one.
they didn't get mine though. So, but I mean
But
that's fine.
You okay?
I tried pitching. Okay, so basically this anime, right? So
Right.
it's about this boy, right? But every day he has to get chemotherapy, right?
Patrick, you can't joke about this.
I'm not.
What?
I'm not. I'm just saying it's okay. Right. So this boy, right? And every day he has to get chemotherapy, right? And okay, so basically, right? And he has this pet
Yeah,
dog.
so-
He has this pet dog, right?
Called yep.
And it's black and white, and it has its own little red doghouse, right? And
Yep.
the anime is basically about all his friends.
You're thinking of Notre Dame.
No, and then it's
That's
no. Listen, I'm not done. Okay, it's about this boy who undergoes chemotherapy. He has a black and white dog with a red doghouse. Him and all his friends they
this
explore.
is just no. This is the Peanuts.
This is the
This
Peanuts.
is Charlie Brown.
Charlie.
Charlie Brown is a healthy boy.
No, not in my artistic
All right,
interpretation.
enough of the random stories.
Ran-
Let's go into
Random
Billy-
stories.
Billy,
I was
tell us about
explaining
yourself.
my
And
award-winning
maybe-
anime.
maybe try to get your mic closer, or it's a bit quiet.
Is it a bit quiet? I could talk a little louder if that's better.
Yeah, that's better.
Scream.
So tell us about yourself. We can ask some questions if we feel the need to.
The color green.
Dude, the color green?
Yep.
Collard greens.
Collard.
I don't like collard greens.
Had to get mad.
No.
Okay, here's the thing.
Whoa.
No. You know what grinds my gears?
What grinds your gears?
I'm telling you, people at Walmart walk so slow. They walk so slow.
You gotta
Especially
give
when you're in
great
an
value.
aisle right behind them, and you can't
Yes.
really go anywhere.
Yeah, it's difficult because but like 4 feet wide, and you're used to just zooming past them and giving them that eye, that look, and then you just keep on walking. Now you can't
Give
do
him
that.
the stink eye.
Yeah,
Yeah,
now
no,
you
that's
can't
You know
do
what
it.
grinds my gears?
Did you know? Okay, actually, did you
This
know?
isn't about you, Lewis.
No,
You know what grinds
no.
my gears?
The reason they put those cleaning stations with the big long poles in them is exactly for that reason. It's to make other people go faster. You just pick it up out of the bucket and whack them on the back of the head.
I don't know what you just said.
That's what you take. You take the mops and you whack them on the back of the head to make them go faster.
Right.
I guess.
Well,
Okay.
depending on how hard you whack them.
Well, I mean, you don't want to whack them too
Okay,
hard, or
I
else they
wanna
block
see
the entire
something
aisle.
That says, depending on how hard you whack them. I
Depending.
think that would be a great T-shirt.
All right,
Sam, I
Reed,
think-
tell us
Sam, I
about
think you
yourself.
know where
Enough
we're
about
going.
whacking.
Leo
Tell us about yourself.
already knows a lot about whacking.
Well-
I know too much.
I am currently a student
A
at
lot.
Monmouth College in Illinois.
Don't
I'm going
dox
to be
yourself.
an upcoming sophomore.
He's gonna be the
We're still dealing with this online bull crap.
He's the valedictorian.
We have 4 more weeks, and so
4
I'm
more.
also on the track team. So college athlete, I can actually flex that title as I have been in my household. So
Of course.
my favorite color is a dark wine red.
hmm
So
Like that nice little car that you have on your
It's
Oh
not
yeah,
wine red.
yeah. He drives a PT.
reddish.
He drives a PT Cruiser.
That's
That's
That-
He drives
With-
a
with-
black Dodge Charger.
no,
and the
okay,
and
you can't.
That's
That's too much
The
information.
license
He's
plate
already
number
spotting me out.
just look
Okay,
just
well,
look
just hold up there, Leo.
just look for the man in a bald cap driving.
No, it's a toupee. Okay.
You can't. It's not a toupee if it doesn't have any hair on it.
Okay, fine.
What events do you do in track and field, Reed?
What events do you do?
Well,
I feel like
was
you're trying to
recruited
dox
to
him.
be a pole vaulter, but I had some injuries, so
He broke his arm.
He was
No,
revealed as an
He
atheist.
smacked his face on a pole.
Very
No.
different responses.
He was unmasked.
lots of good guesses.
Those meddling kids got to him.
Oh, goodness.
All right, so what happened, Reed?
So the injury? You're asking about the injury?
Yeah.
No,
Okay, so
let's keep it as being revealed as an atheist.
during our first meet, it was a home meet. I was supposed to be, big event, and I was vaulting, and all of a sudden, I'm feeling this sharp pain in my abdomen, right?
He's
So I'm
pregnant.
like, all right, it's okay, I can do this. No,
You got this.
but coach is like, come on, you got to do this, and I'm like, okay. So I go up, and I'm flinging myself over the pole, and all of a sudden, I feel this really sharp pain, like right in between my lower abs, and I land on the mat, and I can't breathe because it hurts so bad, and I'm trying to get up, but I can't lean up because my abs are just absolutely killing me.
They're killing me too.
And later found out that I had torn an abdominal muscle.
Oh,
Hey, no, that's a cover-up story. A little Smurf came in and stabbed him right in the abs.
yeah.
Okay, the Smurf
But he's-
rode my body as I was pulling upside down.
Okay, Reed. Okay, Reed.
Okay, let's take it back a few steps.
Yeah.
that's
Back up a few
that's an advanced move. I didn't really think you can do that in the first meet.
He was surfing a human.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we should give a pretty fat congratulations to the Eagle Scout.
To the Eagle Scouts.
Yeah.
No, there's only one.
No,
Soon to be.
If
only
Oh,
one.
There's only
Yeah,
one. You mean
yeah.
there's
Billy.
two?
no,
No,
there's
it's not Billy.
no,
It's
there's only one in the world. If someone wants to become an Eagle Scout, they have to defeat the reigning champion in hand-to-hand combat.
Reed, I think we need to set up a match.
Well, I'm down. Let's do this.
Right now?
We can tag
Fortnite
team. Who we
1v1?
taking down?
No, they're not tag teaming. You're fighting each other to the death.
Well, I mean, you
You
can
can get a teammate. You can get a
you could
teammate.
take down the Boy Scouts of America. That seems like a pretty easy target.
They've already been.
Oh yeah, they've already been taken down, Patrick.
Why not hit them while they're
That's an
down?
interesting
It's
subject.
not the Boy Scouts. It's the Scouts of America, Patrick. Be politically correct here. Scouts of America.
Yeah, we're
Oh,
supposed to
I'm
be
sorry.
fighting for them this summer out in Philmont.
Oh yeah,
Do you
we're
think you'll see any
Philmont's in
women there,
Mexico.
Billy?
Yeah,
Oh
they're
yeah,
gonna
3
do
months.
There's
that.
actually
They're still
women.
gonna do that,
It's
Billy?
called
Nice.
like Venture Scouts, and that allows.
Oh, okay.
women. Of course, now with Scouting,
Well,
there might be English troops.
I'm actually going to the Holy Land. So
Hulkland?
You're going to
The land of lean green breakfast.
Hulk was born in Jerusalem. Bruce Bruce Banner is actually his given Jewish name.
Alright.
What's the deal with
And-
all these pyramids,
Nope.
man? Like
Nope.
Patrick, this doesn't make any sense.
You're talking about the food pyramid?
what? No, I'm talking
You're talking about the food pyramid, Patrick?
about the pyramids in Egypt. I mean,
We're talking about the pyramids in freaking the Democratic Republic of the Congo.
You know what
Everywhere.
grinds
They-
my
Okay.
gears.
Alright.
pyramids.
No, we already said that.
It's pyramids.
Okay, you know what?
That's the new
No,
running
this was my
joke.
My feathers
What ruffles your feathers?
It's shuffles.
shuffles.
What shuffles
Whenever
your feathers?
people complain
Excuse
that
me.
Jeff Bezos only donates like $100 million.
Ooh, Billy.
He did
Billy's
not-
got something to say
He
about
did not
this.
donate 100 million. It was less than that.
Okay, how much was it then?
It was like about $1 million.
You have
Like-
access to your phone, look it up.
Okay, fine.
I think Billy and Lewis would have very opposing ideas on this.
Probably because they're both
Of course,
minorities.
Billy being the only liberal in the household.
He's not a liberal.
Well, okay, you say that, but Owen lives in the house.
I'm not a liberal.
They don't let him live inside the house. He's supposed to sleep outside.
He lives in
In
the
the
doghouse.
the doghouse.
Yeah.
We moved in Angus and we put Owen in the
You don't know
doghouse.
that?
Hey, that wouldn't be a bad idea.
Actually,
The house refers to seniority.
Owen actually
Seniority?
Owen
Is that
ac-
like a Spanish
Owen
word?
Owen actually killed Angus and now is wearing his skin as like a mask so he can sneak inside.
Okay.
That's not
Yeah.
how dogs work.
We catch him all the time though.
That
We get him
reminds
in
me
the
of a
bag.
movie we watched in college.
What'd you watch?
We were
Animal
shown
House.
this horrific film called Tusk.
Tuscan
And-
Raiders?
This movie, no, just Tusk. And this movie was based around a guy who did podcasts like this, except he made fun of, say,
Gays.
Yeah.
No,
He made fun of minorities.
No, I'm not saying they're making
He
fun of
made-
gays.
Exactly like this
He
one.
made fun of people in general,
Just people.
just people in general.
Except
So
I-
not minorities or gays.
except
People that
So-
are
except
very
people like
respectful.
him.
So he was also cheating on his girlfriend, who
Oh.
was really hot in the movie. And
Oh,
I
okay.
apologize
In
for
the
not
movie.
being good with actors, but
Yeah. Well,
and so he goes on a quest because he's looking for something spicy because he's got no type of content for his podcasts.
oh.
So he goes. And
Wait,
he's-
whoa,
he
whoa, whoa,
finds-
whoa, whoa, whoa. Just go to Taco Bell. For
Hold
to-
on.
Patrick, stop talking.
free Doritos
Go-
tacos.
And so
Go
he
read-
goes, and he goes to Canada because there's this kid who lost both of his legs and is in a wheelchair, and he wants to
And he-
ask about his story.
And he makes fun
Right.
of the kid in the wheelchair.
Well,
amazing.
he was making fun of him at first, but then he went and he no, I'm serious. On his podcast, there was a video, and it was how he lost his leg. He was like swinging around some sword, and he cut off his leg, and it had super bad like bloodshed graphics and effects, and he was making fun of him. And then he drives to Canada to try to see the kid, but he stops in this gas station, and he's taking a whiz, and he sees this article in the bathroom, and it's from this guy who's apparently this great adventurer who's like been in World War II. This old guy who's experienced tons of
Bill
things.
Gates.
Stranded
Mhm.
out on an island with nothing but a walrus as a friend for like 2 years, and so he's like, "Whoa!" So he gives this guy a call, and And he's like, the guy's old man, he comes up and he's like, yeah, you should come to my place and we can talk about it. And so the podcaster drives to this guy's house and he's got this huge mansion and he's got all these artifacts and all this stuff. And he comes in and immediately the old guy comes in and greets him, seems like a really nice guy, sits him down and starts talking about his life story. And he's got such interesting stuff. And then he gets to the part where he was stranded on an island for years until he was found. And he said he had this friend, and he talked about how he befriended a walrus. But when he ran out of food, he had to kill his best friend, the walrus, and eat his meat because, he didn't have any food left.
Mhm.
Tough.
And apparently he went super psycho crazy on the island because he gave the podcaster some tea, right? But the tea was spiked.
Oh.
And the guy ends
Drugs.
up
Spice the tea, sis.
He's like, oh, what's in this tea? And he passes out on the floor, wakes up the next morning, and his leg's amputated. And it's the horrible stitch job done. And he's in a wheelchair. He's like almost paralyzed from the neck down. He could barely move. And the old dude walks in. He's like, oh, I'm sorry, but we had to amputate your leg. And the guy's freaking out. He's like, what are you talking about? And he says, well, there was this little brown recluse that just bit you right on the leg. And oh boy, your leg swelled up. And the doctor came over. We took it to the hospital. And we had to amputate it. And the guy's like, this is my leg, dude. And so the guy in the wheelchair, he's going crazy. And the old man gets fed up with it, knocks him in the face with a bat, knocks him out cold.
Oh.
Well, turns out that the old dude had made up all these lies and has been...
He was eating legs.
No. Worse.
Oh.
He was eating...
What's in your words?
When the podcaster
he was eating people's in wheelchairs' legs.
No.
Okay, yeah.
That wouldn't be as bad.
Was...
Wouldn't matter.
The podcaster
toughens
woke
the
up
skin.
after being knocked out the second time, and his arms were sewn together. Right?
What?
Yeah. And it was super gory, really disgusting. And he starts freaking out, and he's trying to call his girlfriend that he cheated on, and they won't answer his phone. He's like, I can't believe what I've done. And then he passes out again. And this is all after a sequence of like 30 minutes.
Okay.
And the movie's only about an hour and 25 minutes long, I think. And he wakes up again, and the old dude has taken the skin off his body and other bodies and has made a walrus costume. A man-made flesh walrus costume, and has put him in the costume and sewn his ligaments together to turn him into his old friend, Mr. Tusk, from the island. And he goes on...
And the movie's called Tusk.
The movie's called Tusk. And he turns him into the walrus, and then he plays with him as if he was Mr. Tusk, his best friend on the stranded island. And he puts him in this cage that has like an aquarium and this little island, and he swims naked with him, and he ends up having to fight him to the death. So the podcaster, who is now a walrus, has to fight this old dude. And the old dude walks in, and he's like, now it's time for your final test, Mr. Tusk. And he gets into another walrus costume that's made out of man flesh. And he gets in it, and they're like battling each other like literal walruses. And of course, they're like slapping each other, and it's the most horrific thing I've ever seen. And there's like 17 people watching it with us. And we're all looking at each other like, this is the weirdest stuff we've ever seen. And so, by the end of the movie, it wasn't really a happy ending. But the dude...
Don't spoil it. Don't spoil it. Don't spoil it.
I'm not gonna spoil
Don't
it
spoil
unless
it.
you guys want to watch
No.
it. It's a pretty interesting movie.
Don't
It's got
spoil
some
it.
funny parts. I've also forgot there's also There's also someone who.
It's on
comes to
Netflix.
your
It's on
house.
Netflix. It's on Netflix.
Yes, it is on Netflix.
Okay.
If
I'm
you
gonna
want to
watch
watch
it
it,
tonight.
if you want to watch a great movie, watch Tusk.
Okay, I'm watching it
When I was
tonight.
back in college,
Alright.
we were looking for new scary
Reminds me of
movies,
my childhood, though.
and we
Not
watched
gonna
the
lie.
trailer for Tusk, and we were like, no, that's not
Tusk
scary. That's
is a
just
great
It sounds
movie.
like
Not even-
the super gory version of Up. It's like the old adventurer
No,
who
yeah.
tricks out the people.
It's like if you mix
Oh.
Bear Grylls, Up, and The Silence of the Lambs into one movie.
I just like cringed so bad sitting here, and I'm like terrified right now that a man flesh
I-
walrus gonna eat me in bed.
I keep sleeping on the couch and get back.
Leo,
Man,
it's been
walrus,
Leo. It's been
and
14
house.
years. How are you still afraid of your dad?
You can't say that, Patrick. That's mean.
I hope he listens to this.
Who, Walrus Man?
No, no.
It's Mr. Tusk. Get it right, dude.
Dude,
No,
it's
we're talking
the-
about William John Bonner III. Feels
no,
like-
we're talking about Walrus.
It's the same thing.
Billy, you have to censor that now.
I'm not.
You can't just say that full name.
I'm not censoring it.
No, you
Even
have
the
to.
middle
He
name.
just said the full
middle
name,
name.
the entire name. You have to
Billy,
censor it.
what have you
Billy,
done?
You can't just say this.
If per se I said
Wait,
Swift
my thing cut
would you
out.
also have to censor that?
What'd you
He
say?
said William John Bona.
If I
No,
had to-
stop! Stop it!
Stop.
No, that's my name. It's fine.
No, you can't. Just no.
You can't say my name. You can say my name.
Hey, William John Bona.
Yes.
Oh my god.
What's up?
What's up?
Censor the other one. Don't censor this one. Censor the one where it has the number at the end.
It's the number. It's the number that really gets it.
Now you have to censor the part where he says
Okay,
the
what's
number.
what's our next topic?
I feel an immense amount of power within me.
Next topic. So what's the next topic?
I think that just me like being like might be a kidney stone.
Kidney stone.
Yeah.
What did you? A kidney stone?
Are any of y'all's
Like
other
penny
air
stone?
conditioners not working? Because
Oh,
ours
We
is-
just
no,
have a
no.
garbage air conditioner.
Our air conditioners work. Our air conditioners work, but my mom won't use them.
What?
Oh, hold on a minute.
Our air conditioning works, but my mom won't use them.
Why not?
I don't know.
She just doesn't want to.
Saves money. She's a reptile.
Coronavirus is gonna get into it.
No, she's a reptile person. She doesn't want to be too cold.
Yeah. She's still in that forest.
Okay.
Yeah.
There.
She's transitioning.
Statement here. The best possible sleeping condition is like 50 degrees and like 3 blankets.
Freezing.
The best,
Freezing.
the best,
A bunch of
the
blankets.
best possible sleeping edition is upside down.
Like floating.
What is-
Ups- What?
Hanging.
Okay.
Oh, what's that guy's name again? I can't remember.
Jim Tambor.
Really?
His name is
So
Tam.
What?
His
What's
name.
so funny, Reed?
His name's Tambor.
Okay, new direction. I have a proposition.
What's
Yeah.
your proposition?
What's your proposition 420?
We start our own state, start our own country, in fact. In light of all of this, the government's going to be in total shambles. We're all
Hey,
gonna-
hey, you want to? Hey, you want?
Patrick?
Wait,
Patrick.
Billy,
listen.
Billy, you want to know what happened the last time people tried to do that?
What?
The Civil War.
Well, you know, we have a just cause.
A just cause?
Well, that was a
Gamers
just
are
cause
dumb.
in 1860.
Oh, are
Okay,
you
no,
telling
that's
me
a
there's something wrong
game,
with
guys.
gamers?
We need to protect. We need to
I mean,
protect
let's make-
gamers'
let's
rights.
make a game.
Gamers do
What's
share
wrong
one
with
in common with the Southerners who separated, certain ideological tendencies, hating of certain groups.
Let's make
That doesn't
let
mean we're on the wrong
let's make a social. Let's make a Facebook group called Gamers of the Deep South.
We get like a Confederate flag with like a steam in the middle.
Yeah,
No.
the Steam logo.
No. It's Mario, but he's wearing a Confederate uniform.
Oh.
That's not okay.
All right, so keep going with your idea,
What
Billy.
What is your idea?
I just think we go out to like rural part of the country where there's not a lot of land usage.
Right.
We get enough money built up to like buy it off the
Oklahoma.
farmers there.
No, there's a reason that land
Buy
isn't being
Oklahoma.
used.
Well, I know. Well, it's not like okay.
If we could farm on that land, then we would have farmed on that land by now.
Well, we're not going to farm.
Oh,
I mean, we can trade as an individual country. We may
okay.
have to rely entirely on the U.S. for our food, but
And everything, and medical supplies, and
Yeah,
What
materials.
medical
Well, yeah.
supplies?
but think about it. Gamer country.
Gamer country. Oh
We got
boy,
those-
you went past the
we got
border.
some
You're in gamer
We can
country
go-
now.
Classic clan. What would our currency be? Somewhere to decide from.
Good points.
USD.
Tendies.
I was thinking more like gems from
see,
Clash of
I'm
Clans.
imagining something like this.
No, it's chicken.
National flag.
No, you can't do that.
Oh,
That's-
those mine coins.
no.
That's
No,
just
no.
Mine
Billy.
coins.
Billy. You can't put the Steam logo over Nazi Germany's Iron Cross flag.
He can do what he wants.
It's a free country.
It's a gamer country. I won't advocate
It's
against
gamer
that, 'cause that
country.
is not my beliefs.
Oklahoma will be
I'm
gamer
not-
country.
I'm not going to stand against gamer country.
Are we gonna push
Okay, so-
push the natives off their reservations to make gamer country?
Yeah. We've done it before. We'll do it again.
Who's gonna be oppressed in gamer country?
Minorities.
Women will be oppressed.
We take
Okay,
Ohio.
okay.
Ohio
Take
could be put to
Ohio.
such better use than it is right now.
I already know the name of the podcast is gonna be Gamer Country.
I know gamers can run the country, can run the state of Ohio better than whoever is running it right now.
Freaking
Probably the mayor of Ohio.
John Travolta.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
I like
Yes.
Sam as the president of Ohio Gamer Place.
It is I, president of Ohio Gamer Place.
Abolish the
Sounds like,
Cincinnati Bengals. Abolish the Browns. Make the
Abolish the Browns.
Abolish the Browns.
Whoa, whoa,
Come on now.
Billy, okay, you gotta, Billy, you gotta build up.
Watch yourself.
Billy, you gotta build. You have to build up to total ethnocide. All right. Start with the country, then move on to genocide.
Okay.
Like Hitler.
I meant the
No,
Cleveland Browns.
no.
I understand that. But
The Cleveland
idea
show?
of the idea of a
We
gamer-
are the Cleveland
Our
Browns.
maturity level is
Patrick.
lacking here.
What maturity level?
We're the most mature people we know.
Boy, you lacking, we slacking.
Oh yeah, Billy.
And I'm back in what you packing.
Sam's my hype man.
So yes, how do you feel about a proposed gamer ethno state?
Gamer State sounds good.
You guys think
We can finally get out of gamer oppression.
Patrick.
Gamer ethnos. Oh, to get in the country, you have to complete Mario World 1-1.
Ice-T is the president? Ice-T, huge
Oh
gamer.
my
Ice Cube. Ice
Ice Cube.
Cube.
Ice Cube.
Ice
is
Ice Cube?
Ice
Like
Cube.
the rapper?
Ice Cube, ruler of the
Ice
gamer
Cube.
ethno state.
Ice Cube is a huge game.
Ice
Unbelievable.
T. Ice T should be
I
our,
did say
our
Ice
president.
T. Ice T is not the name of that person. It is Ice
What's our national bird?
Yeah, you're right.
National bird.
What's going to be our national anthem?
It's just the Mario theme.
No, Lewis is
No,
gonna
it-
freestyle it right here. Lewis is gonna freestyle it for us.
Okay,
Lewis,
okay.
for
I
freestyle.
need
Hey,
I
everyone be quiet.
I need a beat. I need a beat, Sam.
No, you,
Why do you sound like a bubbling idiot? But
what?
I want ice cream.
Sam, lay down a sick beat.
That was so quiet. I almost heard my grandma drop.
Sam,
I'll handle.
no, Lewis, no, Sam, you handle the beat. I can't
Wait,
do
what?
nothing. You're gonna beatbox while Lewis freestyles the national anthem for the gamers.
For the gamers.
What kind of beat? What kind of sick beat?
What kind of beat do you want?
Vaudeville.
Hold on. I need to stretch out first. Let me do some push-ups.
Sam, do a vaudeville beat.
Jazz.
Okay. We're good.
I don't.
Just
I
do a
think
classic.
Lewis- Are you ready? Lewis,
I'm
are you ready?
Give me a second. Let me think.
Start when you're ready. Let Sam start first, and then you can come in.
Well, Lewis, are you ready? Because I think that's what really matters.
We'll see.
It doesn't have to be a
Like
rap.
like
You can make it a rap
just
if you
just
want.
like cut to him furiously writing down on paper.
I'm gonna laugh way too much during this. But it'll work. Yo, it's the gamer.
What?
Oh my
Alright,
gosh.
let's start it again.
Yo,
okay.
it's the gamer country.
Alright.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, wait. Hold on. Do you know how like we put our hands on our hearts?
Yes, Lewis.
Yes, yes.
We're gonna T-pose.
No, Lewis.
Okay,
No.
Lewis.
I think it's a great
No,
That's an amazing idea.
no.
You're out, Lewis.
We all team.
That's already taken by Venezuela.
Oh.
Alright.
Dude,
Sam, lay down the beat.
Jesus be T-posing though.
Yo, it's the gamer country. Back at it again with the
White
Ga-
fans.
game.
with the white man.
Our flag is just white vans.
That's it. That's perfect.
Our flag is Daniel.
I see you for president. Damn Daniel for vice president.
Alright, yeah. You know he has an actual name, right?
No.
No.
No, not his name.
Yeah, it is. That's his name.
His last name is Daniel.
Yeah. We just
okay,
we just doxed
Alright,
him.
Water.
Well, we've got the
We've
first
got it.
few minutes.
Hold on. We need to figure out the rest of Game of the Country.
We still got another 10 minutes to keep this podcast going. Let's go.
Okay. What other
10
things
minutes
do
of
we need
gamer
for
country.
president?
Let's go. Come on.
Oh, what form of government do we have?
Dictatorship.
Yep. Oligarchy.
Authoritarian, the least amount of freedom possible.
A holy tribunal.
State enforced gaming. You must
The holy-
play 12 hours a day.
State enforced
Hours a day.
gaming. Oh my gosh.
The only thing that you get when
Ban
you,
EA.
like, enter
What is this, 2017?
At the age of 18, every person must sign up for competitive Rocket League play.
Only
Yes.
only
Oh,
Rocket League.
No,
Insert-
it, no,
Let's go.
but
4
it's in
years.
real life, and it's in death arenas.
Is that our country will transform into Mad Max so fast, like you'll have no idea.
No, we just have it.
Except with some
we have
this GTA
selected
arena.
death arenas, and we just pit people against each other in cars with giant soccer balls.
No, they're prisoners of war. We pit prisoners of war against each other.
Oh
And
yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
Women.
I'm pretty sure that's a war crime, by the way.
What's gonna be the main religion?
Gamer.
Mm,
We
Or
pray.
do we make a religion as well?
We pray to Matt Pat.
no.
Is there a certain game that we forbid people to play?
Madden.
Farm
Madden 12.
Farmville. No Farmville.
No, dude.
Candy Crush.
No, Candy Crush is
Miss
fine.
Holden.
Cookie Clicker.
Miss Holden does not.
The only
She
advertisement.
was level like 5 billion.
Raid Shadow Legends.
Raid Shadow
We
Legends.
have Raid Shadow
No,
Legends.
no,
Every
no.
board.
Our national anthem. Our national anthem is just a Raid Shadow Legends ad. Raid Shadow Legends.
Feel the bird.
Dude, we can totally get a
Dude,
Raid Shadow
dude.
Legends sponsorship.
Bernie Sanders is my champion in Raid Shadow Legends.
William John Bona is my.
No, Lewis, you can't keep repeating this.
It's my name. You can.
Okay, that's
okay.
Billy's name. You're gonna have to censor out the other one, Patrick.
You can't say
Yeah.
Billy.
You could say Billy.
He goes by Sir Billy. Thank you very
No,
much.
Billy is my word. You can call me Bill. Though.
Billy's our word. You can't use that.
Did y'all see how Patrick censored the names? It's like, it's disgusting, and everyone.
Yes.
Yeah, it's like a bell.
Like,
Can we get like a-
I don't
Get a
have.
clown horn, an elongated clown horn. It's like.
Leo,
Clown
Leo,
is too high for
Leo.
a kid.
That's just
Yeah.
that's just you snoring.
I sit
What?
in my room at night.
What was
I'm just-
that? Was that a joke?
Yeah, that happens.
It does.
Can you please explain why my belly button's alive?
Okay,
No.
next topic. What are we talking
no,
about
hold on.
next?
How are we going to integrate Big Chungus into the country?
You know,
Is it our mascots?
our
It's
mascot.
national animal.
It's our
Martial
what? What?
You're cough laughing again, Patrick.
Martial. What does martial law have to do with Big Chungus?
We instate
Everything.
it. Now, a lot of people won't accept it, so we have to instate martial law to make sure that it's accepted.
Well, why does Marshall get to enforce it?
Leo,
Yeah, how about-
Leo, we're not
Marshall
gonna.
Blackburn?
We're not.
Hey, Master something.
We're not gonna make
yeah.
Leo. We're not gonna make a theocracy around Big Chungus.
No, Marshall gets to enforce it because he's got those sick beats.
No,
Have you ever
I
heard his
say we
song
go-
where
I
he's
say we
like,
go
some of them
Stevie
do what
Madden
what I gotta
Marshall.
do to get it through
That
the
is Marshall Mathers. You're
That's
right.
Eminem.
Yes, Eminem's name is Marshall.
Martial madness.
Oh, do we have a
Marshall
purge?
Mathers.
Do we have a purge?
Yes.
Yeah.
Once every 2 weeks.
Yeah.
The Purge is actual GTA online mods.
No.
No,
Yes.
no.
Instead of the purge, we call it Fortnite Fridays.
Oh.
God. I got purple tag.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, our construction workers would feed of light building these buildings.
Uh huh.
We just tell them there's a person like with a tack behind them.
If you don't build this building right now, you will literally die.
Oh, you cut out really bad. You went. You will die.
That's all I needed to hear.
Okay, Gamer Country has been absolved. It is found to have been
Everyone.
It was the Germans. It was the Germans. I always knew it was gonna happen.
I always knew it was
told
the
y'all
Germans.
every single day. I told y'all it was the Germans.
Everyone,
Everyone.
everyone associated with the Constitution and the making of the gamer ethno state has been tried and found guilty of several war crimes.
It's the unmasked. It's the
All
unmasked
three
singer,
of
but
them.
whenever he takes off his mask, it's Karl Marx.
It's Osama bin Laden. He's like, I was here the whole time.
and hold on.
Like, wow, you have a beautiful voice. I never expected.
Yes, I was actually the voice of Aladdin.
The country has actually been
That's okay.
Raid Shadow Legends, our new sponsor.
Yeah, I knew.
They've taken
Our country
80% of the
has been
country. Please
sponsored.
help. It's already been taken over. Raid Shadow Legends owns Ohio.
Raid Shadow Agents making big moves in the State Department.
Legends.
Legends.
Agents.
We have any other insightful comments by anyone? Anyone have any
I don't think I have an insightful comment.
nice things to
Alright,
comment?
so you know how Xbox is like if you leave them idle, it shows up like achievements on the screen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how I don't there was just an achievement for Minecraft that said trade for 1,000 emeralds.
Oh yeah, I'm probably near that.
Okay, we're not talking about Minecraft. Here.
Okay, this is a good. Well, we were just talking about gamer ethno state, but I think this
No.
is. I think this is a good.
Minecraft is too much.
This is a good time to just wrap it all up in a tight little bun. We're at
This
40.
is a good time to announce our sponsor, Raid Shadow Legends.
No, this is not a good time.
Check out right child right now. Yes.
Check back in a year. See if they sponsor.
our
New
special-
PS5 controller.
Oh no! Send it in chat.
Oh yeah,
Chat.
it's just the Xbox controller. But
Alright, do we have any
worse.
words from our special guest before we close this out?
I haven't
Anything to
heard
say,
Stay
Reed?
home. Safe.
Just stay home.
Wearing a mask does not help.
And don't do drugs.
Do them right now.
It's actually
This has been
Don't
This has
yell.
been the
Don't
Pat
yell.
Martin Podcast.
Don't yell.
Leo, Patrick,
Stop yelling.
I started my
Stop yelling. Okay. This is the end.